Hello, welcome. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. And we're back with some Halo. Alright, there we go. Oh.
Here's a good cow.
I am. Wow. Already. Wow. Hi, Red. Wow. Let's see here. Breach Scout. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if were any like I wonder. Which I know, but what about ODST? Oh, alright, yep. And you? What was that? Okay, allow me to see a stream on Twitch. Meow. Okay, and is stream gonna load? There we go. Alright. Alright, now time to play some Halo. ODST. And ooh. Oh. Shank. Let's go. Alright, so I guess the story of ODST is just finding out what happened, and that's pretty much it. Seems simple enough.
I'm gonna kill you, tough guy! Paris!
Alright, like that was easy enough. Kinda need this on all the time. You didn't see anything. Alright. Why do they make it so hard to see? Also, going in between. Yeah, I used to want to. Alright. Got boss music, so we're gonna get something interesting.
Rock grenade!
Oh. Alright. Alright, oh, okay.
Gotcha. Nice going, you jackass! Ah, found him! Run! Oh, brother! Partner at nipple.
And you calling jackets, huh? I'm in the center, right? What am I looking for? Okay, can someone tell me what I'm looking for here? Oh, hi Jane Doe, welcome. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Honestly, I get the sense of ODST, but y'all could have made things a little easier to work with. Like, for fuck's sake. You're calling me off the site. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Jesus Christ, it's so fucking dark. Oh.
Where's the rest of your team, Trooper?
Scattered, dead, I don't know.
That's too bad. We're gonna need all the men we can get.
Oh, we're gonna get another mission. Mickey. Mickey. Gusta, Mickey. Hi Flower, welcome. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully life been treating you well. Oh.
Hey, where's the fight at?
Take a guess, genius.
Not sure if you saw the post I made on YouTube in the communities tab. Basically I had ended up in a car crash yesterday, and the officers understood the situation and gave me some stuff since I like recently moved here. And I was trying to get all my documentations all the documents updated for my car, even though rent, phone bill, pretty much all the bills that all the monthly bills, that's pretty much like just basic living expenses, was pretty much eating up nearly my entire monthly paycheck. And unfortunately, my car is totaled, so I'm waiting on my manager to call back and see what we can do, like for transportation, all that. And unfortunately, getting in contact with a government's transportation assistance program, it's not gonna be possible today since they're closed today. So yeah, I'm pretty fucked. I'm pretty fucked in the non-existent nuts here. So yeah, that's my situation, and I just do what I can to keep my on off of it for today and try to get everything sorted out. Because this is pretty shitty too, regardless.
Son of a gun!
Wanna live? Get your ass out of the street!
Wait for me!
Come on! What? You want me to keep it down? We have a situation?
Cover your ears! Last mag!
Get to the Scorpion tank, Trooper, before the race takes it out!
Whopping mags!
Come on, Trooper! Don't let the
Running
race
low.
kill our tank!
Where did my...
Trooper, get in the tank and start shooting or we're screwed!
Where the fuck is my... Oh, there it is.
Reloading!
Why can't I get it back?
Get to the Scorpion tank, Trooper, before the race takes it out!
Changing mags!
Come on, Trooper! Don't let the race kill our tank!
Fuck you! Piece of fucking shit! Piece of fucking shit! Piece of fucking shit! Fuck you! Know what? Fuck you!
I'm on your side! We have a situation.
Backblast clear! Last mag! Eat it! Eat it! Is that it?
Get to the Scorpion tank, Trooper, before the race takes it out! Come on, Trooper! Don't let the race kill our tank! killing us. Blow it to pieces.
Alright, let's do this.
Good work, trooper. Covenant's been rolling us back block by block. Every Marine in this city is heading for a rally point near the Naval Intelligence Building. You want to come with us?
Sure, as long as I get to drive the tank.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Reinforcements inbound! Hold your fire!
Scout for the count.
Let's go.
Marines, pin down. Far corner of the next plaza. Back to the Covenant, trooper. Once you commit, don't stop moving.
Hey, you go.
What the fuck?
Watch it.
Yeah. Hold on. Alright.
Damn it! Here comes some more!
Ooh.
Hey, I'm trying to shoot back here! You want some?
You're dead.
This right here! Sucker's dead! Hey, let's blow some stuff up!
Fuel rod cannon up high. More contacts. Cover.
Sucker! Chew on this!
One of us will get to it.
Save that crap for the bad guys! Watch it! Friendly fire!
Okay, come on. Let's go. Damn it.
Fastest way to the rally point. Placing a beacon on the door. Let's move,
good time? At the end of the... Ah, hell. Backflash clear. Let him have it.
Doc, what are you doing up there?
I'm out of rockets. Kill that thing. Over here. More contacts.
What the hell do you call that?
Mickey, shoot the ring for God's sake.
Low on ammo. I will rip up. On my last mag. Reloading. Grenade! That's your mind. Up floor. Reloading. On my last mag. Breakfast history. Your mama never loved you, and she dresses you funny. Ah, relax, relax. That one will have a heart attack in about a minute. More contacts! Running low!
Aw, crap! Watch the door!
Changing mags.
Heretic!
What?
Friendly fire! Cover me! Reloading! Careful! Friendly fire! All right! Last mag! Ah, one ain't worth bunching your panties over.
All right.
Grenade out! Hold your fire! I think we did it! Weapons fire!
Those Covenant dropped in behind us. They must know this is our rally point.
Terrific!
Come on, we got ammo and weapons on the high ground. Move it, move it!
How's he doing?
Phantom! Everyone, find some cover!
Reloading! Running low!
Kill those runners, Mickey! They're trying to flank us!
I got him pinned! More contact!
Last match! Changing mags! I'm gonna give you a posthumous medal. Last mag. Ah.
Alright.
It's mine.
Let's go. Let's go. Alright.
You want a war? We'll give you a war.
That's all of them. Way to go, Mickey. Come to my position.
What, you never saw a real ladies' man before?
No risky Dutch help defend the rally point.
Reloading.
Alright, let's see here. EK flower?
Hey, on your side.
Here's a good girl.
I am. Oh, wow. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. Yeah. Yeah, you're. Yeah. Meow. Oh, I need to go there. I was wondering where I need to go.
You heard from Gunny?
No. Romeo neither.
Well, guess it's just you and me.
My
Someone's
folks,
flustered.
hold
Shut
up,
the fuck
wait for
up.
backup.
Yeah. Meow.
Thank God! Does one of you know how to use explosives?
Your vote? Just got overruled.
Oh.
Lol. Okay, cool. Yeah. I need to go. Is it there?
The path is home.
Oh. All right. Okay, I need. Fucking Christ.
Optican, healthcare on demand.
Okay, there we go. Alright, whew. Now we can get moving. Fuck you, piece of fucking shit! Go fuck yourself! Well, now I can't see shit, thank you. Hello. Welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Oh, let's see here. Where can I...
Time to die! One of us will get you eventually.
What? Oh, finally. Fuck you! Fuck am I supposed to go? Oh shit, there's so many fucking minutes ago.
Hello, traveler. Mombasa welcomes you. Anxious? Stressed? Please remain calm. Control circuits now open. With pride. Hello, traveler. The Mombasa Transit Authority welcomes you to 𝙂𝙚 Station. How may I serve?
One ticket to Old Mombasa, please. Here's my card. Ooh, no, scrap that. Traceable, damn it. Coins. Need coins.
Thank you. What is your final destination?
Magongo, if I don't get caught. Hell, if I do.
Thank you. Transport for 1, 2, Mogongo.
Oh, let's go.
Please collect your ticket.
Wait! Hold the doors, please!
All aboard. Train number 4.
Oh, that was
City
close.
Center to Old Mombasa. Now departing.
Ooh.
Next stop, Makupa, Nairobi Road, Hope Station, and
Oh.
Mogongo. End of the line.
Almost there. Almost.
Emergency stop. Please remain calm. Emergency stop. Please
Damn
remain
it.
calm.
He found me.
Okay, that was something.
Stay low.
Lol.
You killed Flipyap!
You killed Kenny, you bastard! Bridge. Oh, there it is.
Stand by to adjust the trajectory. On my mark.
We're way off course.
We're heading exactly where I need to go.
Ooh, alpha site. Dutch. Oh no. Only alpha site. 2 hours after drop.
Hurry up. Look, you want to do this? Be my guest. But this ain't a job you want to rush.
That do it?
Signal's good. Arm the other detonators and pull back to me.
Come on, tough guy. We got to blow this bridge. Dutch, arm the other charges.
What about those raids?
Forget about them. We got explosives to set. Follow me. Arm the charges. Swapping mags. Look out! Fancy! That's the last one, Dutch. Everyone, behind those barriers, bridge is set to blow.
Come on, Super, unlock the keypad.
Keep it clean. Respect public property.
If you don't let us trigger those charges, in about 5 minutes, your data center's gonna be crawling with Covenant.
Watchtower, Dutch, get up there and pull the trigger.
Goddamn time! Do it, Trooper!
Kill their infantry! Don't let them cross the bridge!
Okay, alright, let's go, go, go.
Trooper, use the laptop to trigger the charges!
Watch those raids! They've got us dialed in!
What's the hold up, Dutch? Blow this sucker sky high.
Tear them up!
Where am I supposed to go?
Bridge toll accepted. Have a pleasant trip.
Where am I supposed to go? Oh.
Yeah! That's the way. Oh my God, you killed it! Ah, man, Covenant landing on the other side of the wall.
Man down!
Go, Dutch, we gotta keep the Covenant away from that building.
Underpants! Hostile!
You ungainly, floundering, monstrous bag of horse crap! Roll over, Mike Foxtrot, and get yourself Foxtrot! Die!
We'll get you a number.
Oh, what a throw!
Boo!
Man, that's right.
Reloading.
Reloading these nuts. Alright.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Good work, people!
Lucky! Hold the ridge! Don't let them near the Audi building!
Say hello to beer! Stuck it! Suck it!
I'm leaving!
Oh, what a throw!
More phantoms look sharp.
Reloading.
Now!
Don't lose it!
Reloading.
Good job.
Hi there, stupid.
Out!
Look out!
Charged and ready.
Take cover!
Throwing hurting balls, sir. Is that it?
Cover!
Mike Foxtrot is Foxtrotted.
Watch yourself.
Hi.
Bang!
Hurry up, man. Check those charges.
Wait, what? More explosives?
Yeah, what gives? I thought we were supposed to protect this building.
I have orders to deny enemy access to all classified data housed in this facility. You don't like it, jump your butts back into orbit.
Only thing I don't like is that our butts are currently inside this facility.
They're cutting through the door!
Settle down, people. Find some cover. All right, here they come. Watch your crossfire, people. They're coming in on the left. Adjust your fire.
And devotion!
You're tight! Look out!
Get ready. More of them.
Focus your fire to the right! They're pouring into the left!
We're gonna kill us! Coming! Monster!
Roll over, Mike Foxtrot! Get yourself Foxtrotted!
Help!
Time for medic!
I'll be right there.
Oh! Eat legs!
I like getting up close and personal. Like, hold on. Like this. Come on, give me a hug.
Fantastic.
Don't let up.
Is it over? We took them! Have you gone Section 8?
Not gone section. They nuts!
You could have killed us!
I mean, I did.
Don't nobody cross my stream.
Hey, yo.
Here's a good girl.
I am.
They're here! Attack! Let him go back and tell his buddies the bad news. Ah.
Lol.
That's the last of them, Dutch. Come to my position.
Where do we need to go now?
Everyone on the elevator. I put enough charges in this shaft to blow this building twice.
All right, that's it. Transfer the detonation codes to my comm. If anyone's taking this place out, it's gonna be me.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. All right.
Even that bird's gonna meet us on the roof.
Where the heck did these buggers come from?
Underground tunnels are filled with the damn things.
Finally, a good reason to blow this building up.
Oh.
We got drones inbound. Oh. Ah. Move that.
My foxtrot is foxtrotted.
See ya!
Got it! We will hold you down.
There's our ride. Go, go, go!
Let's go.
Hey, you fellas know a gunnery Sergeant Buck?
Sure do.
Patching him through.
Glad you boys are safe and sound.
Well, likewise, Gunny. You need a
Nice.
pickup?
As long as you're offering. We're in the police HQ.
Can you take us there?
Affirmative.
All right.
Ooh.
You up top.
What?
This day ain't turning out so bad after all.
Oh, okay. Aww. Fuck you! Alright. I'm here, but where? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I need to... Okay, but where is it? Oh. Oh.
We're in the police HQ. Can you take us there?
Affirmative.
All right. Meet you up top.
Ooh. Okay, okay. Romeo. MPD headquarters, 3 hours from now. In MPD.
Clear?
Yeah, we're good.
Hey, rookie, you out there? Respond, that's an order.
Give it up, Gunny. Even if he ain't dead, he's lost in that soup. Our comms can't cut through that.
Oh, give up, huh? What if it were you down there?
Just saying. I ain't dead.
You're a piece of work, Romeo.
Welcome aboard, ladies. First stop, anywhere but here.
Banshees, on your 6! Hit the deck!
We're losing her. Watch out!
Ah! Mickey, Dutch! Status! Alive or dead, we're pulling them out. You hear me? Make some noise. I got your back.
Ooh.
Back inside. Let's find that pelican.
What about all those Covenant we sidestepped on the way up?
Now we get to kill them. Take good care of it.
Thanks for picking such a tall building. I'm really digging all these stairs.
Do you ever get tired of bitching, Romeo?
You ever get tired of busting my balls?
Point taken. They haven't seen us. Pick a target, take it out.
You see that? That did it! Shoot and scoop! I'll draw that turret's fire, you kill the operator! William, Phantom landing on the pad!
Sure, I can't even.
Come on, Romeo! Push through these doors!
Reloading.
It's it! Full time!
That's it. That's it.
Hey! Stuck his butt! All right! Oh, bring it on!
Nothing but teats and tedium, they said!
I still...
Like, come on. All right.
Back inside. Let's find that pelican.
What about all those Covenant we sidestepped on the way up?
Now we get to kill them.
Thanks for picking such a tall building. I'm really digging all these stairs.
They haven't ain't seen us. Pick a target, take it out. That did it! Shoot and scoot!
Get the damn turret!
I'll draw that turret's fire, you kill the operator!
Change your mags.
Romeo, Phantom landing on the pad!
Don't die!
That gang of losers!
Hold fast!
They may still be skulking around. Be alert.
Come on, Romeo! Let's through these doors!
Yeah. Got him! He's left!
Cover me, reloading.
Here's your answer!
Jackals with carbines up top! Watch yourself! Stay put, son. We'll come to you. Grab some ammo, Romeo.
These boys won't need it. I'm gonna hit you right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm out.
I think it's over. Sometimes it's just too easy. Keep your head in the game, Romeo.
Whatever you say, boss.
Sniper, up high. Make your first shot count.
More of them! Romeo, get to work! Sniper! Sniper's down! Tango's down!
Hoorah!
Jetpack Bruce! Don't let him get behind us!
Last mag!
Phantom!
He's history! Last mag!
Fire on that crazy bastard!
You big bastard!
Good sniping!
Reloading!
Good job!
Oh,
Eyes on the prize. Let's find that pelican.
Same song, new verse.
Sometimes
Okay.
it's just too easy.
Keep pressing! We gotta get to that crash site!
Killed one!
On my last mag.
Don't let that damn cannon fire one more
Hi, I'm Romeo.
Move into cover!
Last mag. I'm on the turret.
Damn you, you monster!
Timely help. I'll scare him out. This is your 8 a.m. wake-up call. Reloading. Did they think this was a simulation?
Grenade!
Gunny, we moved one of those construction cranes, made a bridge to our location.
Affirmative. We're almost there.
Way to go. Eat it! Good work! Sniper's down! Low on ammo. That's the bridge? You gotta be kidding me.
What, you afraid of heights? Get going. Come on, Romeo, follow me.
I got an angle.
Cover your ears! What's our situation?
Bird's wasted. Lost the pilot on impact. Rest of us are okay.
Not for long. Phantom's inbound. Why am I not surprised?
Pick a turret, Romeo. Conserve your ammo. This is gonna get hot.
Phantom inbound!
Phantom coming in left.
Huh?
Eat it! Target down!
Low on ammo.
Where am I at?
That's the bridge? You gotta be kidding me. What's our situation?
Bird's wasted. Lost the pilot on impact. Rest of us are okay.
Not for long. Phantom's inbound.
Why am I not surprised?
Pick a turret, Romeo. Conserve your ammo. This is gonna get hot. Phantom, dead ahead. Phantom! Heads up, Manstream! I have them in my sight. Come on! Hostiles lower level! Clear them out!
I just love this enormous gun.
Fuck you!
I got the turret! Hot love! Coming at you! Hostiles lower level! Clear them out! Let me get a line on them.
He's dancing.
Running low! Cover me, reloading. Hands up, coming in left. Low on ammo. Flashbang! Keep it steady! Hit this porta! Weapon bag! Steady as she goes! Alright, ease up. Go your heel. Get out of my sight. That's it. Keep her steady. I'm gonna give you a posthumous medal. Changing mags. Keep her steady. Who's the man? You're the man. That's right. Right there. Right to the verdict.
More phantoms! Hit them hard!
What the fuck? Huh?
Who's the man? You're the man. That's right. Got some. I'm on my way. On my last
More
back.
phantoms! Hit them hard!
Thank you. Finally. Turret's all mine. Phantom to our right. Yeah. last mag. Low on ammo.
Alright.
Take backs! Take them down!
Last mag. Reloading. On my last mag. Get your butt.
We got one more fish, got it! Look out! Take that!
Last.
Ooh.
Scatter!
Shit. Shit. Oh shit.
Get this thing off of me.
He thought about it.
How bad? Not good.
We're gonna get you out of here. Not by air, we're not.
It's all right.
I know another way.
Shit. Shit. Oh, that was heavy.
Here's a good cow.
I am. Get out of here. Damn it. Thank you. I'm in the opposite direction. Hold on. That's where I need to go. Also closed route. Shit. That's not a closed route. That's dark as fuck. I knew I was gonna be dead, but there we go. Alright. Fuck you! God damn it! I swear I'm about to turn up the gamma in this bull fucking shit! No, I'm turning up the gamma here. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. I need to get... Fuck you! Went the wrong way, North. Okay.
How bad?
Not good.
We're gonna get you out of here.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Ooh. Buck. You know, on a stage in 5 hours after drop. Ooh. Ooh, okay.
We're almost there.
Put me down. Put me down for a second.
Dutch, medkit.
What's wrong with him?
He's got a punctured lung. Can't breathe. Better?
Now what?
Trains ran underground up to the old city. We're gonna find one of the tunnels. Walk on out of here.
Alright. You're gonna carry me all the way, sweetheart?
Was planning on it, but now that you're feeling better. Get the door!
Ooh.
Gunny, you're gonna want to see this.
Ooh.
This means we're screwed, right? Not yet. Wait here. We're gonna steal that ride. It's landing. Now's our chance. Mickey, you're with me.
Gunny, I can fly a Pelican, but a Phantom? It's been years since I even ran a simulation.
Well, let's see what you remember, Trooper. Move!
We're especially doomed! Hi, Gravity!
Is that all you got?
Alright, let's go, go.
I have found my dinner.
Gunny, more of those floating squids. Should we smoke them?
They're between us and that Phantom. What do you think? One more down!
More contact!
Boom! Fire in the hole! Go, Mickey, up the lift. Kill the pilot.
Here goes nothing! Cabin secure. Flight controls read green across across the board. Well, purple. But she's good to go.
Here's a good girl.
Okay, I'll grab a Banshee. You go get Dutch and Romeo.
On my way.
Grenade out! Fuck it down!
That wasn't the one. Was it this one?
Let's go get some skeets to shoot.
All set back there?
Affirmative. Romeo, let's man these turrets.
All right! On my last mag.
Banshees, coming through the tunnel.
That's the way we're headed. Take him out.
Steady, I got him. Got him in my sights.
Swap it out, mag. Smile, you son of a bitch! I think I might visit some unkindness on your ass. Fortnite! Last mag.
Boom! Head through the tunnel, Gunny. Go on, Gunny. Take the lead.
Where did they go through? Oh, there. Not there? Here.
Reloading. Look at that. I think we found us a squid house. Give me an angle. I'm gonna burn it to the ground. That's right, you damn aliens. Doesn't feel so good, does it? Well, like the good book says, payback's a bitch.
Damn! Covenant must have blocked the door to the next area. I see an override switch, Gunny. Hang on, I'll set up.
That's right, you damn aliens. Doesn't feel so good, does it? Well, like the good book says, payback's a bitch.
I don't think it actually says that, Gunny.
I'm paraphrasing you, heathen.
Cover me! Reloading! We're stuck here until you open that door, Gunny.
Door's open. I'll go first.
Roger that. Follow your lead.
Got him!
Gunny, unless you plan to walk on water, you're gonna need a banshee.
I got more where that came from.
lost power.
I'll head through on foot, see if I can find a workaround inside the tunnel.
Found you.
Our food has been...
Give me a sec, and okay.
Take care.
Come get
Gunny, check the far end of the tunnel. Might be a backup generator.
Why is it so fucking dark? Alright. Far in the tunnel.
I bet there's a generator right here. Let me place a beacon.
Okay, that's where we're just at.
That did it! Door's open.
easy peasy. Troopers, I got bad news.
Alright. You really are gonna make us walk out of this city?
We got a scarab right by our exit.
This is the best mission ever. Knock out its legs and it'll stop moving, Gunny. Get behind it! Shoot it in the ass!
Troopers, I got bad news.
Oh, what? You really are gonna make us walk out of this city?
We got a scarab right by our exit.
This is the best mission ever. Knock out its legs and it'll stop moving, Gunny.
Reloading. Send you to hell!
Shit.
Or what? You really are gonna make us walk out of the city?
We got a scarab right by our exit.
This is the best mission ever. Knock out its legs, it'll stop moving, Gunny.
Bastard! No good fish smelling son of a gun! Target down!
Get behind it! Shoot it in the ass!
Take it back! Rub it up, Mac! All right!
Head into the tunnel before another one shows up.
Hoorah! Booyah!
Damn. We hit the squid jackpot. Take him out, Gunny, so we can get through.
Stay clear! This is gonna be one hell of a chain reaction!
Let's go. One punch. Ooh. Okay, that's cool.
Keep her
Okay.
steady, Mickey. You doing okay?
Just glad we didn't go with your first plan. Look at those tunnels. Ones that aren't flooded are probably packed with buggers. Hell, I wouldn't go down there even if you ordered me to.
Come on, Veronica. What could be more important than that carrier?
My orders. And Buck, call me Captain.
Mickey, turn around. Find a safe place to set us down.
What? Why?
I lost something. Now I know where to find her.
Ooh. There's a part 2 to this mission? What the fuck? Streets. Oh, we have to go reach there. Ooh, ODST is more fun than I thought.
This is Captain Veronica Dare. My beacon is active. Need immediate assistance. Someone, please respond.
Yeah, fuck yourself. Yep. Kill you before you kill me.
Someone's sniping! It ain't us!
Alright. Okay, so something else, right? Oh. Oh. This is interesting.
They've got me cornered. I'm low on ammo. If you can hear me, I'm on sub-level 9. News station.
Alright, so we're giving any Alpha Halo ODST gameplay here. And what we're gonna do is have our mandatory lunch break.
Here's a good girl.
I am. Alright. What am I just chatting? Oh, did I cut reference instead of copy paste? Let me. Wait, art. Oh no. Okay, so let me order background. Let me change the background real quick. Properties. I know we're on the Christmas tree today, but gee. Where else Christmas? I can't keep forgetting. I do reference instead of actually having the out of sight documents. Okay, where the fuck is everything at this point? Thank you. Alright, there we go. Xmas. There's that, and yippers. Yeah, there's everything. Alright, there we go. I don't think I just keep the background as is, because I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting I do references instead of, like, copy and paste, because it actually, like, saves resources and stuff like that. Anywho. Alright. Let me see here. I swap back to just chatting. And chat, I have a question. How's your day been? How's your Sunday been? Are you doing well? Obviously your Sunday's going well. Oh, sorry. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's good. Glad your day is going well.
I am.
Alright. There. Oh, fuck you. Properties. Where the fuck is YouTube? There we go. Sometimes this OBS, it does not even fucking... Okay.
Fed up with Minecraft server rules and reporting system. Too many times I've tried to report shady pay-to-win Minecraft servers that feature unregulated and non-EULA compliant gambling mechanics with hidden odds likely heavily rigged against the player, only for absolutely nothing to change, and these servers continuing to operate scot-free, earning tens of thousands of dollars monthly. The system is broken, and shady servers that should not be allowed to run do. So I decided, if you can't beat them, then join them. If Mojang won't do anything about it, why shouldn't I take advantage of the situation and create an extremely predatory pay-to-win Minecraft server centered entirely around shady gambling mechanics with a rank that costs $1,000 that deliberately breaks every single rule set in place by Mojang, even going as far as to deceive players into paying to be kicked from the server over and over, then report the server to Minecraft and Mojang myself. Will this spur Mojang into action finally, and will they ban my server? Or will my highly unethical and predatory server be able to run without any issue? Alright, There we go. Here's what I did. I set up a new game
That's
on
interesting.
my Minecraft server, 𝙂𝙚𝙣𝙚 with some special features intentionally designed to break Minecraft's guidelines in similar ways other servers such as Cosmic Sky, Minecadia, and more do, although I took it to a much greater extreme. If they didn't get blocked for doing so, surely I wouldn't. Right? The first rule I was going to break was related to gambling. So I found this casino build schematic online.
It's me again. Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you doing, Flower? Hopefully you're doing well. We just finished up our Halo ODST Let's Play episode, and I'm pretty much almost at the end of Halo ODST. Can you see? Yes, I can see. I can see. Yay! And yep, your chats are also showing up. Your chats is also showing up on stream as well, so don't worry about that. And you. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab something to eat real quick. And I'll have y'all enjoy the video for a minute. And I'll be right back with Blitzies. Matinee, I love y'all.
And pasted it straight into the world at the server's spawn. Alright, so I set up a cool roulette table here. This actually cost me a few dollars to buy the plugin. They right click, they get this cool, very non-EULA compliant GUI where they can pick a number, a color, green. They select, they put amount they want to bet, let's say like 100. As per Minecraft's usage guidelines, which features all the rules around what you can do with Minecraft, specifically what you can and can't do with servers, they strictly prohibit any form of mature or unsafe content, such as gambling. However, when they say gambling, they only disallow things that look like gambling you would see in real life, or replicate real-life gambling mechanics. So a crate or loot box would be allowed, but a Minecraft casino or roulette table would not, as the latter replicate and looks like real gambling, but a loot box or crate which wouldn't be found in a casino does not. Alright, so here we go. It's rolling now, you can see the arrow, it's gonna go on one of them and that's the one that's gonna win. Oh no, wait, it actually might be green. No, never mind. 33. Boom, look at that. Thanks to this nifty plugin which I bought, editor Mr. Epic from the future, well, present here, since I set up this server a few months ago, this plugin, by the way, has seemingly been taken down entirely. Even its GitHub has been deleted, likely because merging enforcement don't want it to exist due to it breaking the guidelines. It was that non-compliant. My server now had a very nicely made roulette table that essentially one-to-one recreated a roulette table you would see in a casino, which multiple people could place bets at the same time for maximum non-guidelines compliance. Oh, and one other thing, when I was going through the config for this plugin, I noticed they had some settings designed to combat game addiction, and this max bets per day was set to like 5 or something, but you know, we're not here to concern ourselves with game addiction, if that's even a real thing, so I just, you know, increased it a bit so that players won't have an issue placing as many bets as they want. They'll thank me later, trust me. A couple of non-compliant adjustments, and perfect, roulette table gambling is all done. Next, it wouldn't be a shady Minecraft server if we didn't have crates, so I quickly set up some of those. However, not all is as meets the eye. So first of all, I've set up this god crate here, which is a bit more deceptive than meets the eye. So here are the items you can win, and you might notice they look a bit odd. And I'm going to leave that up to the Mr. Epic in editing to tell you why these items are not as they seem. So, since we are trying to break Minecraft's guidelines, I thought I'd add a layer of deception to these crates. You see, they might look extremely pay to win, but these items are actually secretly extremely pay to lose. Each item has a special hidden attribute which I assigned to it that will activate when a player attempts to use said item. So, for example, the sword has a hidden attribute called Entity Interaction Range, which I set to 0, effectively making it so you can't interact with any entities or hit them at all. The pickaxe and shovel have similar but for blocks, meaning they simply can't mine or mine fast.
Yeah, I like watching about Minecraft, and also I'm back.
Gravity, shooting them into the air, which will lead to the server's anti-cheat kicking them repeatedly. This one will be very fun to watch later on. And there's a few more. My favorite is the one where holding a bow makes you gigantic, thus getting stuck in blocks and builds. Basically, while this entire crate looks pay to win, it's actually all secretly pay to lose. The players don't know these items have these attributes from the crate preview window though, though, I've deliberately hidden them, which is not compliant with Minecraft guidelines, as the guidelines require you to accurately list all items that could be won and their odds. My crates hide important attributes of the items that essentially make them useless, intentionally deceiving players. But anyways, here's what it looks like when you open it. This cool dopamine dripping. Look at this amazing dopamine dripping effect. Boom, one god helmet one. Fan-frickin-tastic. This wealth crate has a variety of goods. I'll explain some of the significance of a few of these in a second, but you know, pretty stock standard. Another cool particle effect to get the players hooked on gambling. Beautiful, 64 iron blocks. As I'm sure you guys all know, servers always have a bunch of ultra rare, expensive collectible stuff. I threw this in here as like a rare sort of items that you can get and collect, you know, unobtainable type crap. There we go. That is the dopamine inducing effect we love to see. I added a few other crates for fun, but also because these crates were going to be part of the unique gambling centric economy I designed for the server. Here's the next thing I've set up, and this is how the whole little gambling server economy is going to work. Essentially, there are 3 unobtainable items that players will sell to get money. So the first is a prismarine shard. Players will be able to get a kit paycheck every 10 minutes, and which they can then sell for $1,000, and that's their pay, you know? They go to their long 9 to 5, they get paid, and then they dump their money into the casino and convert it into chips like so. The $20 rank I've added gets a dragon egg, which sells for a cool $1 million, you know, just a small loan. Damn, you know, that meme's so old now, I don't even know if any of you guys are gonna get it. And then I got the ultra expensive $1,000 high roller rank, which gets a nether star that sells for like, what is that, 9.9 billion? I don't know how much that is. I guess put as many 9s as Essentials would let me put. These 3 items were essentially the items players would deposit into the casino like a real world money in order to get casino chips they could bet with, which was just represented by money on the server, as after all, they do need something to gamble with. And to add a level of additional non-compliance to this, I created 2 ranks players can pay for. The first rank was a $20 rank called Rich, which allowed players access to Kit Rich, giving them a dragon egg they could sell for $1 million every hour. And the second rank was a $999 rank called High Roller that allowed players access to Kit High Roller, giving them a nether star they could sell for $9.999 billion every hour. Obscenely pay to win, as players can straight up spend real money for in-game money that they can then gamble, and is also non-guidelines compliant. You see, there's a tricky little rule in the Minecraft guidelines that says you are allowed to sell entitlements that affect gameplay on your server, provided they don't ruin other players' experience or give a competitive advantage in the game. Many people misinterpret this to mean that pay to win is not allowed on servers at all, but the key word here is competitive. Mojang only really considers a server competitive if it has leaderboards, and rank perks on a server that give a competitive advantage are only perks that directly affect said player's standing on leaderboards. So for example, one common leaderboard on a server is the bow or balance top, displaying the richest players, where if you have a rank that has a perk that directly gives you more money, and thus directly influences your standing on this balance top leaderboard, as I have with these rank kits, that is not guidelines compliant. Confusing, I know, but trust me, that's how it works. Now over here is what I really like. These are the slots I've set up. So we got 12 slots here, and the way these work is pretty cool. So you right click them, you can see I got the rewards here, and if we'll just roll one real quick. Look at that, it even rolls like a slot, and the way to win is to get 3 of the same. But unfortunately for the players, if you go into the actual slot editor here and find the items, I've made the rare items like the Nether Star and the Dragon Egg quite unlikely to win, unfortunately. And one of the things I really like here is that this plugin has given me the ability to actually hide these odds from the public, making it even more non-EULA compliant. And in the spirit of Cosmic PvP, who also have a non-compliant slot machine, I've decided to use a crystal as the actual slot. So very cool. We've got 12 of those set up. And then over here, I've got a slightly different version of the slot, which I called the roll. And the way these work are more like a traditional crate, so we can roll one here. And yeah, most of the time the player's just going to win either the coarse dirt or the gravel. And what's cool is I've also hidden the odds again, so another layer of non-EULA compliance. And the thing with this plugin, which I really like, yep, there we sort of go. Despite how rare like the dragon eggs and even some of these prismarine shards are, they show up a lot in the actual roll, given that near miss effect that keeps people coming back and wanting more, you know? One of the main non-compliant features I reported servers such as Cosmic Sky 4 was their Minecraft equivalent of a straight up slot machine that not only looks and functions like a real world slot machine, extremely harmful and non-compliant, but also has an additional level of non-compliance, as the odds for winning goods from this slot machine are not listed. So I decided to add basically the same to my server, although it's a much more dumbed down and simpler version since it would take too long to get a full custom plugin made. It gets the non-compliant job done at the end of the day, and that's all that really matters. Just a few small things. This room was looking pretty empty, so I just added some design. I added like another money exchange here where players can convert their paychecks into tokens. Added a auction house. Yeah, just simple stuff. Added coin flip, you know, so players can gamble against one another if they dare. And then I added the ranks. So Mr. Trump here is selling our ranks. If they right click, they can go to the web store. There's this cool plugin that lets you convert images to item frames. So yeah, I'm just gonna put a few of these motivational posters around the casino to keep the player base happy and you know, keep them gambling. And you know what? This has actually given me a bit of a funny idea. Hang on a second. When I was doing up this room, I noticed that the top parts here were kind of empty. That's why I added like a little ceiling. But I came up with an even funnier idea. A little bit of an art piece for the players to see when they walk into the casino.
Well, they can't gamble today. Literally shaking. It's called dedication. It's called an addiction. But I haven't gambled every day for 20 years. It's all I think about habits. I got addicted to it.
A little bit of an art piece for the players to see when they walk into the casino, you know, just to keep them motivated. And I was going to do another one or two, but this actually took me like half an hour to do because this was 103 small maps. I can't be asked doing another two. Some final touches, just some NPCs to, you know, really sell the casino vibe. I did like a little red carpet. I even added a command that lets people /sit. There we go. So they can sit at the roulette table and place bets and just chill here. Yeah, you know, hopefully my casino ends up being a nice hit. The server was now basically done. I set up the web store with some fitting images, and all I had left to do was to sort out some basic backend stuff to make sure the server and permissions were all in order. It was now time to open the server to the players to see what they thought. I announced in my server's Discord that there would be a special temporary experimental game mode event, and sure enough, when the day came, over 50 players were ready to join my casino. Server. Wow, people really love the slots though, look at that. Not a phone inside, just people living in the moment right here. Oh, someone getting their first dragon eggs. Hey, look, someone's already at 1 mil. Congrats to him. Oh, 2 million. Maybe I made it a bit too easy to get the dragon eggs. Very quickly, people began gambling away, and you could see hundreds of messages of just people gambling over and over in the chat. Not realistic enough of a gambling simulator at divorce, alcoholism, and homelessness.
Whoa.
47 billion in the economy already. Here we go.
True.
Gigantic spin here. I don't even know what that number is, but it's huge. Ooh, unlucky. Looks like a lot of people lost there. The roulette table quickly became the main attraction, as 24 or more players gathered around it, dopamine dripping from their fingers onto their keyboards, ready to risk it all. Glorious stuff. Absolutely glorious.
Glorious.
Oh, some people actually got the rich rank, the $20 one. That's pretty funny. Wow, I don't even know how this guy got diamond armor.
Here's a good girl.
I am.
Actually playing survival. There's so many bids that went over the integer limit, went to the negatives. Ooh, a lot of wins there. People getting very rich. Now, while some players were smart enough to invest in the $20 rich rank, despite it being super easy to get money, meaning the rank's only value was the cosmetic tag, not many were willing to get the crate keys, and thus my secret deceptive items. So I decided to give out stacks of them for free. 3 crate keys fold. Here we go, now they're gonna be the crates. Yeah. The guy just got destroyed. Here we go, hang on.
First.
Oh, there he goes. What? Oh my god, the lava cast. It got into the casino. These cards are still gambling. Unfazed by the happenings around them. Lava cast is bigger than the actual casino. Some players had taken advantage of the fact that I lazily set up World Guard and used an exploit to lava cast the protected area of my casino. And they were very dedicated, as I would see when I logged in yet another day later. What on God's green earth has happened here? There's one guy still gambling. He's just in the corner here, still gambling. Oh, he's the richest player on the server too. He's the only player left. He's just been grinding the slots over and over. What has happened to this casino though? You can't get in, nor can you get out. Oh my god. It's been completely nuked. The roulette table's just
just gone, basically. Can't even play. Look at the NPC. And yet there's one guy in here, dual gambling away. He's grinded all the way to top 1. Well,
the server to prevent others from tampering with my experiment accidentally. It was pretty obvious it was a joke server though. Most figured out the gist of it just after playing it for a bit. All I really needed to do to see if Mojang would take action against a blatantly guidelines breaking server was to make the server look real and have working mechanics that broke the guidelines. It didn't have to actually function as a real server. So a few hours after opening the server and messing around with the players, I wrote up a detailed report listing all the reasons why my server was not compliant and submitted it through Mojang's official server report form using an alternate name and email. All I had to do now was wait. Would Mojang enforcement actually take action against such a blatantly non-guidelines compliant server, or would I get off completely scot-free? Well, surprise, surprise, nothing has happened. It has now been about 2.5 months since my experimental guidelines breaking game mode ran, and thus 2.5 months since I reported my own server. We have not received any emails from Mojang enforcement, and the game mode has remained up and playable the entire time in all of its non-compliant glory. And here's the thing. Let's assume that right after this video is released, Mojang enforcement does end up contacting us about the server, or they would have gotten to it eventually. As I went through in my last video, this response time simply isn't fast enough to act as a deterrent for bad actors. If this were an actual shady non-compliant server with harmful mechanics set up properly, this server could have made 5 figures in this 2-month period where Mojang did not act whatsoever. This server would not care about Mojang enforcement reaching out to them now, as they've already made their money. And even if they did remove their
rules that enforcement are just invisible process. Yeah, that's true.
And exploit them to make more money for months before Mojang will respond again. I can understand needing a few days or even 2 to 3 weeks to act on a report and block a server, but over 2 months with not even an email yet is simply not fast enough of a response time to deter server owners from implementing such harmful mechanics. And that's basically it. I think this experiment and its results can speak for itself. Watch this video here if you want a more informative video on my grievances with Minecraft server reporting system.
Honestly, I'm shocked. And that's just, what the fuck? Yeah, I get to Phoenix, I wouldn't love users. Yeah. Ooh. Here we go.
So I went on the dark web myself to figure out how people are actually making money. And the first method is from credit cards. It's called carding, and it's the most interesting way that these scammers make money on the dark web. And if you're not careful enough, your info could end up in their hands too. So this is where people go on the dark web to buy credit cards. This is just one of the sites that are on there, and I can't verify how authentic these actually are, but we have many, and this is probably the best looking site I've seen. They have a proof section. Let's see what that looks like, if there's any testimonials or whatever. Market for over 10 years. Okay, this looks a little bit sus, but they have videos on the dark web. What? What the heck is this? This guy's watching everything. Oh my god. Is there any audio to this? What the heck kind of videos are these? Okay, there's some photos of a guy that has like a bunch of credit cards. A credit card those are these. Okay, there's some photos of a guy that has like a bunch of credit cards. A credit card machine or some sort of maker. Let's see this video.
Oh,
so
no.
they place their watermark all over the video. They're all small, like 1 second long videos. Can't guarantee if they're actually real, but I guess these guys are like cashing out. And so they basically do credit card fraud. They go to a real ATM and then they cash out money from that credit card so they can take it in cash right away. This guy's also doing a cash out. Let's see. Okay, interesting. So this is his proof page, and he also has email address, FAQ section. So this is the pricing page. As far as it seems, also have digital cards like Apple Pay, prepaid cards, prepaid MasterCards, PayPal transfers, Western Union, and shipping with an actual tracking number, okay? But they also have an escrow service. So it says, we understand that there are a lot of scammers on the deep web, so we are ready to accept your order via escrow. They have the escrow, which is 5% commission, multi, which is 6%, and then your escrow. You can offer an escrow you trust. That's making me honestly believe that this may be a real carding website. Like, that's a legit one, because if you're able to do your own escrow that you trust, there's basically no way that they could scam you. An escrow is basically a site that allows you to send the money to them. They hold the money until the order has been delivered, everything looks good, and then they pay the seller after. And so you can't really get scammed if you're using your own escrow technically, right? It's interesting. Is it safe to receive the cards to my address? So my last video, I talked a little bit about this. All cards are safe for delivery. We make sure to send the cards in safe packages such as greeting cards, magazines, and more. In addition, our cards look exactly like regular credit cards with high quality of printing and embossing. And so I tried to disguise their packaging in a way that looks like, you know, the USPS driver wouldn't think anything of it. So on their FAQ page, it says, why don't you withdraw by yourself? And that's honestly a really good question. If it's such a good deal, why are you even selling these things to begin with? Of course, we do withdraw by ourselves, but we cannot cash much money in one small city because it is dangerous. It is also very dangerous to cooperate with agents in other cities because they can be the police. It is easier and safer for us to deal with the sale. We also believe in Bitcoin and hope to get rich with it.
Huh? This is shady as shit. Oh, so if you're actually on the dark web, there's not gonna be all the scary stuff. It's more like kind of like this type of shit.
Sounds a bit sus. Now we're on another deep website.
Let's move on to the next
story
video.
begins inside of the Naboo plasma refinery as the sound of violent lightsaber crashes are echoing all across the wide chamber. Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn and his Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi were dueling across the plasma long bridges overlooking a darkness that seemed to never end. And their enemy was the first Sith Lord seen in around 1,000 years. During those years, there have been acolytes, pretenders, dark Jedi, but this warrior was different. This warrior was undoubtedly the return of the Sith. As Qui-Gon fought across one of the long bridges, he couldn't help but think of what this could mean for the future of the galaxy. This could not be the only Sith. If he was alone, there's no way he would ever reveal himself. No, this was almost certainly an apprentice. This thought gave Qui-Gon a sense of dread, knowing that the Master was out there somewhere, and his power likely far exceeds this apprentice. This line of thought would give Qui-Gon the extra bit of motivation that he needed. And so, as the Sith apprentice tried to separate the two Jedi by kicking Kenobi off of the bridge, Qui-Gon reached out, catching Obi-Wan with one hand, and using his other hand to push Darth Maul towards the ray shield doors that were behind him. Maul flew backwards, realizing he would be better suited in a close quarters fight, so he ran towards the red doors. Qui-Gon lifted Obi-Wan up, and the two Jedi chased after Maul. Eventually, the two of them would reach the final door right as it closed, and it sealed with Maul standing in front of them, already in the small circular red room with a deep reactor shaft. Qui-Gon urged Obi-Wan to forget about the Sith for a moment, kneel down, find the Force, ready himself for the moment when the duel will begin again. Maul watched this with hatred and anger, as the two Jedi dared to close their eyes and meditate during this. He didn't understand how they could focus on anything but him. All he could think about was gutting these Jedi. He needed to, for Sidious and for his future as a Sith Lord, but more than anything, simply because he hated the Jedi. Maul grew up on Dathomir knowing that he had the Force, but the Jedi never came for him. He was told it was because he wasn't strong enough, and his emotions were too strong. Luckily, Sidious was the one to give him a chance, and although his life as a Sith apprentice was full of pain and suffering, it was all worth it to get his revenge. These Jedi would be no match for him. Finally, the red door would slide open, and the arrogance of the Sith would once again be their undoing. Even after these thousands of years, Maul would spin around, kicking Qui-Gon into the wall, and then locking blades with Obi-Wan. Maul would twist his wrist, getting on Obi-Wan's weaker side, slicing across his shoulder. But Qui-Gon reached out, catching Maul's blade with the Force, and pushing it back. Maul was forced to kick Obi-Wan, then push back at Qui-Gon, and the two of them, Jedi versus Sith, pushed against each other, step by step, both straining heavily, until they were yelling with all of their strength. Objects were clattering to the floor, the room was shaking, and finally, the two of them would touch their palms together. The Force would explode outwards. The sound was almost like a bomb, as Obi-Wan watched both Qui-Gon and Darth Maul crash into the opposite walls, before falling to the floor in a heap. Obi-Wan was breathing heavily, He got up and he approached Qui-Gon. He was still alive. And so, as he approached Maul, who was also still alive, Obi-Wan held his blade with his hand trembling a bit. Part of his mind was telling him to finish this, but Qui-Gon stirred awake, and he calmly told Obi-Wan to leave him alive. He is unarmed, and he can provide much more to the galaxy with his life, rather than his death. Obi-Wan nodded, pulling a pair of cuffs from his robes, as Maul would be taken back to the hangar. Elsewhere, young Skywalker would destroy the Federation ship, while the Queen and her team would capture the Viceroy, ensuring the Battle of Naboo ends in victory for her, the Gungans, and the people. And Maul would be loaded onto a ship, but Qui-Gon would meditate on everything, and he would tell Obi-Wan to take Anakin back to Coruscant. He is going separately to bring this Sith warrior somewhere else. Whoever his master is will not be willing to have loose ends. He told Kenobi to tell the Council that the Sith warrior has been killed, and that Qui-Gon is finishing up some reports on Naboo. Obi-Wan was clearly hesitant about lying to the Council, so Qui-Gon asked Obi-Wan to please trust him on this. He has a plan. Obi-Wan would reluctantly leave with Anakin, and Qui-Gon would take Maul into a different transport and blast off into hyperspace. He was going to Dathomir. While flying through hyperspace, Qui-Gon would dive into some records from the planet. His basic knowledge of the world reminded him that the Zabrak people are often from here, and Qui-Gon also knew of Night Sister magic from this world. The likelihood that Maul and his Force abilities came from this world was quite high. Qui-Gon wondered if perhaps the Great Mother of Dathomir knew anything else of the Sith. Maul was going to be kept knocked out, and so, as Qui-Gon arrived on Dathomir, he stepped into the red mist, only to quickly find himself surrounded by Night Sisters. They hissed out at him, asking what a Jedi is doing so far from his precious temple. Qui-Gon held up his hands, showing that he is no threat, and he said he's encountered a Zabrak warrior that has been trained in the dark arts of the Force, along with lightsaber combat. If possible, he would like to speak with the family of this Zabrak. As the sisters whispered amongst themselves, a new being would finally reveal herself. She was clearly the leader of this group, and she introduced herself as Mother Talzin. Long ago, Talzin came in contact with the man known as Darth Sidious. The Dark Lord had great interest in Dathomir, and in Mother Talzin in particular. As Sidious was searching for a new assassin or apprentice, Talzin was an intriguing option. But as Sidious spent more time on Dathomir in the Coven, it was instead her son, Maul, that Sidious became drawn to. In the end, Sidious would take Maul as his next apprentice, and threaten to destroy the Coven and kill Maul, should Talzin ever betray him and reveal his identity. Talzin was no friend to the Jedi, so she kept the information hidden out of safety and security for her Coven and for Maul, but because Sidious stole her son, she swore to someday get revenge on the Sith all by herself if need be. And finally, after all these years, that potential revenge was staring right at her with her own son returned to the world. Talzin would tell the sisters to stand down. She invited Qui-Gon inside with her. Meanwhile, across the galaxy, Anakin would be brought to Coruscant as Obi-Wan returned to the world and was brought into the Jedi Council chambers. Obi-Wan gave his report on the mission to Naboo, and he told the Council that Maul was defeated, and he left Naboo while Qui-Gon was still finishing up some stuff. That wasn't a lie, but Obi-Wan still felt bad about bending the truth. Obi-Wan would finish the mission report, and then Mace Windu would say that the newly elected Chancellor Palpatine has requested to speak with both him and young Skywalker about the mission. Obi-Wan was surprised by this, but he would take the shuttle across the city. As they flew, Anakin still couldn't believe he was here. He was staring out of the window in complete awe, as Obi-Wan was pointing out every building he could remember. Obi-Wan found himself forming a liking to Anakin. He knew that he would soon be training a Padawan of his own, if he passes the trials, to become a knight. Obi-Wan wondered silently if his more reserved personality could mesh well with Anakin's enthusiasm, but he also knew that Qui-Gon would want to train the boy. Either way, they soon landed at the Republic Executive Building, and Palpatine himself was on the landing pad, waving them over. Palpatine would kindly greet Obi-Wan, then told Anakin great
this is
things
interesting.
about his potential. He can only hope and expect that the Jedi Council has welcomed him with open arms. Both Obi-Wan and Anakin hesitated, and Palpatine shook his head, saying that the Council can sometimes be difficult to deal with. They would walk the halls, and Palpatine would soon ask Obi-Wan about this Sith Lord that he has faced. Was he killed? And do the Jedi think that this warrior was working alone? Obi-Wan had no reason to lie, so he told the Chancellor that the Sith was defeated, but Qui-Gon has taken him somewhere else out of fear that he may have a partner here on Coruscant. Obi-Wan admitted, though, he has no idea where Qui-Gon went. Palpatine had to hide his surprise and frustration over this, and he continued on, soon making sure to thank both of them for helping save his home world of Naboo, and then they would be dismissed. Anakin and Obi-Wan went back to the temple, and Sidious would slither into his office, then contact Dooku, telling him to find Qui-Gon immediately. Back on Dathomir, Mother Talzin was trying to walk a tough line of what to tell the Jedi. She knew the identity of Darth Sidious, but for the first time ever, she had reason to trust the Jedi and perhaps fight by their side. But it was not that simple. Talzin was the mother of so many sisters here in this world. If she chooses to expose Sidious, she and her entire coven will be in danger of retaliation from the Sith unless they are defeated. Qui-Gon could feel the conflict inside of her, and Qui-Gon came to realize that she knew more than she was letting on. Talzin was grateful that Maul was brought back here, and when Maul slowly began to wake up, his eyes found Qui-Gon, and he stood up in a fit of pure rage before trying to charge right at the Jedi Master. Luckily, Talzin had used her magic to wrap Maul up in a sort of medical table, keeping him lying down as she put a finger to Maul's forehead, pushing him to sleep. Maul fell back to the table, and as his eyes rolled into the back of his head, he realized where he was. For the first time in so many years, Maul felt memories and emotions that Sidious had trained him to forget about. Maul remembered his childhood. He grew up with his brothers Savage and Feral, and although they were reckless and wild, they all loved each other deep down. They would have done anything for each other. Losing Maul at their young age broke Savage and Feral, and today they watched from a distance as their brother was returned to their world. Maul would see the real past, where Sidious abandoned Talzin, ripping him away from his family. It was not the Jedi's fault that Maul was never found to be trained. Talzin didn't allow Jedi here to test the Night Brothers and Sisters for force. His only paths in life were always staying here on Dathomir, or going to be trained by Sidious. And Maul realized just how much he would give to live with his real family once more, away from the lies, the pain, the suffering, and the Sith. In the Coven, Qui-Gon watched Maul fall back asleep, and then he heard his communicator beeping, so he asked Talzin to excuse him as he moved to his ship. Once aboard, Qui-Gon answered to find his former master, Dooku, trying to reach him. Dooku smiled, then told Qui-Gon that he's heard about his encounter with the Sith, and he's reaching out to see if he is alright. Qui-Gon was happy to see Dooku, and he told him everything. When Dooku asked Qui-Gon if the Sith apprentice was still alive, Qui-Gon said yes, and he's brought him home in pursuit of answers to this mystery. Dooku didn't need to know anymore. He didn't want to ask anymore without sounding suspicious. He knew where Maul's home was. He just told Qui-Gon that this was very good, and he has done well. Perhaps the Council would do well to listen to him from now on. The two of them said their goodbyes, and Dooku would quickly relay this information back to Sidious, telling his master that he's located Qui-Gon and Maul. They are on Dathomir. Back on the world of witches, Mother Talzin would have her eyes closed, with her hand on the head of Darth Maul. She was seeing what he has seen, and the horrors of it all made her feel even worse for allowing him to go suffer under Sidious. She saw his horrific training on Mustafar, isolation in the dark that went on for weeks at a time, where Sidious wouldn't let him eat, sleep, or see anything but darkness. Sidious had spent years crafting this man into the perfect weapon of the dark side, and it enraged Talzin. Her revenge on the Sith would someday be exactly what she needs. And so, when Qui-Gon re-entered the castle, he would find Talzin and a group of witches performing this ritual on Maul, trying to rid him of the chains that were tying him to the Sith, tying him to his loyalty with Sidious. The ritual would go on for a long time, and eventually, Qui-Gon would begin walking the forest outside of the main fortress. He still had many questions for Talzin, but he knew better than to get in the way of these rituals. But as Qui-Gon was walking through the red mist and the ancient trees, he felt a sudden wave of darkness hitting him like a cold wind. And then, above him, he saw the lights of a shuttle cutting through the trees. Someone was here. Someone cold and dark. The Sith. They were coming to ensure that Maul cannot tell them anything. Qui-Gon didn't understand. How did the Sith know he was here? The realization hit Qui-Gon like a punch to the stomach from a rancor. Dooku. He told Dooku where he was inadvertently. Qui-Gon took off, sprinting through the forest, bursting through the doors to tell Talzin that the Sith Lord is here. Her eyes opened, and she commanded the sisters to finish this ritual. She has some new business to attend to.
Oh,
Out
this is
in the
interesting.
trees, Darth Sidious and Count Dooku descended the ramp of their shuttle as a dozen Night Sisters would surround them. They all had bows ready to fire. Sidious was amused, and he quickly just spun around, blasting out lightning right into each and every one of them, killing them instantly as their bodies flew into the air. Moments later, Talzin and Qui-Gon would appear, and the tension in the Force was unlike anything else. Talzin told Qui-Gon that Sidious is hers, and she screamed out as she moved towards him, hurling waves of Night Sister magic as jagged tendrils of green fire clawed through the air, wrapping around Sidious's limbs, trying to tear him apart. Sidious answered with raw power, spinning his red blade to cut through the green tendrils, before sending spirals of lightning that burned the trees around them to ash, tearing holes through the fog. He advanced while severing her spells, turning her own magic back on itself. The forest shrieked as roots were twisting upward, impaling one another, as Talzin bent the land to her will, and Sidious was cutting through it. Close by, Qui-Gon Jinn and Count Dooku would circle each other between tall tree trunks, blades igniting in unison. The betrayal that Qui-Gon was feeling was threatening to break his will, but he knew he must fight. This was for everything. He wanted to try and reach through into Dooku's mind, but something had truly shifted inside of him. Dooku was gone. It would be merciful to defeat him today. That was all he could do. Still, Qui-Gon couldn't help but fight defensively at first, Greenblade flowing in wide, patient arcs, absorbing Dooku's more elegant but still merciless strikes. Dooku pressed hard, driving Qui-Gon backward, with precise thrusts aimed at his joints, wrists, and throat. Dooku was fresh off of killing Master Yaddle on Coruscant, as she had followed him into the lair of Coruscant. He was cemented in this path, and Qui-Gon would be the next to fall. As they moved, Qui-Gon couldn't help but try to reach the man he once admired, despite knowing it was likely hopeless. His movements were softening, his posture was opening, as if appealing to Dooku's conscience. Dooku answered by tightening his form, accelerating his footwork, cutting through the red fog with a deadly scream. Both of them knew only one of them would leave here alive. Across the forest, Talzin and Sidious tore at everything around them. Talzin striking from impossible angles, her claws of magic raking across Sidious's defenses. She quickly bound his feet with controlled tree roots, driving a spear of energy toward his chest, only for Sidious to shatter the spell with a roar of power, sending a wave of lightning through the forest floor. Their shared hatred fueled both of them, as Talzin drew strength from ancient spirits buried beneath Dathomir, while Sidious fed on the pain of the land, twisting it into a weapon. Lightning and green fire were colliding again and again, and as she lunged to consume Sidious entirely, Sidious met her charge head-on, unleashing a torrent of power so intense that it stripped her magic away, layer by layer. He drove his saber through her side, throwing her to the ground. She was defeated. Sidious laughed heavily, lifting his blade for the kill, but before he could strike, a new red lightsaber pierced through his back. Sidious gasped in shock, then fell dead to the ground, and Darth Maul stood over him. The chains of the Sith were stripped away from him.
Holy shit, yes.
Maul helped Talzin up, holding her as he thanked her for bringing him back. But Talzin looked at Qui-Gon, saying it was the Jedi who brought him home. The duel between Qui-Gon and Dooku had become desperate. Dooku sent him crashing through a cluster of red vines with a strong push. Qui-Gon rose slowly, blade trembling, as he barely parried the next series of attacks. He stumbled and dropped to a knee as if finally broken by betrayal, and Dooku paused just long enough to see his former apprentice weakly awaiting death. But this pause was what Qui-Gon has been waiting for the entire duel. The Jedi Master would surge forward, twisting his blade under Dooku's hilt, then swiping the green blade across Dooku's chest, as the fallen Jedi would collapse to the ground near his master Darth Sidious.
Oh, wow.
He looked over to Talzin and Maul would give a small, subtle nod, as Qui-Gon would prepare to leave after learning the identity of Darth Sidious. 1 year later, after the sudden death of the galaxy's newly elected Chancellor, the Republic was feeling fragile but hopeful, like a body healing after a long illness. Bail Antilles of Alderaan would step into the role of Chancellor as he finished second in the voting behind Palpatine. He worked with the Jedi as a steady hand in the Senate. With quiet power and the backing of the Jedi Order, he began to pull at the threads of corruption that strangled the Senate and led to the election of a Sith Lord. Corporate powers would lose their unchecked influence. Secret trade monopolies were dismantled. Entire committees would vanish overnight when their hidden dealings were exposed. The Jedi would truly return to their role as mediators and guardians in the galaxy, traveling system to system to stabilize worlds that had been long ignored by Coruscant. The Outer Rim was still scarred, but it was beginning to feel seen once more. Qui-Gon would ask for Obi-Wan to train Anakin, as Qui-Gon would watch from more of a distance, serving more of a fatherly role for Anakin, as Obi-Wan was the Jedi that would be his master. The training went well, as both Obi-Wan and Anakin would rely on Qui-Gon to help them out with his master and Padawan relationship. And a year into their training, far from the halls of the Jedi Temple, Qui-Gon Jinn brought Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker to the rolling highlands of Aldhani. The air was cool and thin. The land was painted in deep greens and stone-gray ridges. As they arrived among the locals gathered for the sacred event known as the Eye, and as twilight approached, Qui-Gon led Anakin away from the others, telling him he has a gift for him, something Anakin wanted above all else. When Anakin turned the corner, the Force seemed too still, as Shmi Skywalker would step forward from the crowd. No chains, no fear, just warmth and disbelief from Anakin. She has been freed through the quiet efforts of Padme Amidala, whose campaign against slavery in the Outer Rim has begun to change thousands of lives. The two of them reunited, as Qui-Gon was putting all of this together. And soon, the Eye of Aldhani ignited the sky, as the brilliant streams of light were flowing like living stars. Among the crowd, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Anakin, Padme, and Shmi would stand together beneath it, colors reflected in their eyes. And in that moment, the future felt open and vast. And in time, Anakin would become a great Jedi, thanks to the shared influence of Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, while Shmi and Padme would help guide his future as well. And folks, that is our story for today. One I enjoy. Qui-Gon's, one of the more interesting characters, just in general. Really enjoy doing stories with him, and really just enjoy taking on different paths out of the Phantom Menace, because, we skipped 10 years after the Phantom Menace, but it's fun to kind of explore the immediate after timeline of that movie, and just take different paths. In this one, it's what if they captured Maul, and I've done before where they take Maul to the Jedi Council and kind of like extract who Sidious is out of him. I don't remember what video that was, but
I feel that's more wholesome. Also,
EA sabotaged Need for Speed Unbound in fear of backlash. This is something we know, but it might go a little bit deeper than that. To start, I've been told nothing by Criterion, nothing by EA, nothing by anyone connected to any of these companies. This is just looking at what's in front of us, what's obvious, because that's how we've worked it out previously. But, as I said, I think this goes further. We've come to the conclusion that EA did this in part because there are many reasons Need for Speed Unbound was perceived in a wrong way, and we could get into those. We have. However, this one in particular, I think is one of the big ones, and their lack of advertising. In fact, at the time, there were multiple articles saying, why the hell is EA not advertising this? I mean, they launched the game within like 1 month of the announcement, or it was a very short window that was completely just weird. It's something very strange, and I've never seen this with like basically any game ever before. A$AP Rocky was undergoing some legal problems because he was possibly facing some assault charges, possibly shooting someone. It was not looking pretty good. So EA decided to pull off a little bit because they'd invested so much time into A$AP Rocky. In fact, this was supposed to be the cover of the game. I mean, it was supposed to have more A$AP Rocky in it in general. And that's kind of the basis of this video. I mean, here's some iconic Need for Speed cars, for instance. EA has always done a pretty good job, and if not some of the best job in the industry, in making cars really fucking cool. Worth knowing that in February 2025, in the industry, in making cars really fucking cool. Worth knowing that in February 2025, that's when the charges were dropped. He was found not guilty of any of these things, but that is way after the launch, and therefore the damage had already been done. Essentially, my theory is that EA, instead of advertising the game properly, giving it a full cycle, they wanted to do it quietly, not advertise it, That in combination with the lack of PlayStations available to buy at the time, the real rapid shift in the visuals of the game, all led to the game really not doing very well at all. Maybe it's now doing a little bit better, but we don't know. My stance is that this is unfair because Criterion then got put on Battlefield, and now we're at the end of the generation where the consoles are at their peak, they're at their height. There's very little people that I'm sure you know that don't have a platform to play the new games on, and there's now no new Need for Speed. So it was stifled in practically every way, and then like, oh look, the game did do well, let's make Battlefield. Incredibly unfair, but anyway, this, my friends, is more about ASAP Rocky, because I kind of noticed, and I mentioned this in the previous video we made on this topic. If you play through the game, you know there's this weird section where ASAP Rocky essentially just talks for a little while. And in my opinion, this was really just kind of slapped together because they thought, oh crap, we got to get ASAP Rocky in here. Now, again, this could be two things. It could be because they were backpedaling on the budget for Rocky a little bit, but also they were struggling for time on this project. They had pretty hard deadlines being moved from Battlefield to Need for Speed to Battlefield. As someone that works in video, you can hear the point that his voice track switches to a new one. Listen to the laugh.
nervous.
People don't get to know that.
I mean, that could have just been a general blend together, but that went from like studio mic to like something completely different. Anyway, it's messy. It goes through just this random ramble about kind of stuff. It was cool. I didn't hate it. I thought it was just a little out of place. Let's be honest. Ultimately, my point is that it felt like a very disconnected experience that didn't really relate to anything. And well, that actually crops up pretty much every single time he's in the experience, other than maybe the events where he's in it, you know, the weird stunt events that they kind of layered into the game. It clearly had a bit of a messy time. In fact, in the game, when you actually go to race ASAP Rocky, this is where you win his car. It is actually really simplistic and basic. You just get thrown into an event, and the start of this event looks like it's in the same place as another piece of media that they released, but all you get is the normal intro. ASAP Rocky's at the window, he does a fun little and the race begins, and there's no back and forth. He just does a little intro thing as they normally do, and that's literally it. Now, let's be real, he was probably extremely expensive, and the budget for the expensive ASAP Rocky came from Need for Speed Heat, a very successful game that I will forever tell you, by the way, one of the best-selling Need for Speed games ever made, especially by modern-day standards. It just felt empty. You win, you get his car.
One of the best Need for Speed games that have been ever made for modern standards. However, if you're going for the classic era, it's gotta be Need for Speed Most Wanted.
And that's it. Cross the line, there's the race finish. Any conversation with Rocky, just that weird, like, dialogue that he goes through for about 7 to 10 minutes, and you win the car. Great. So then if that was it, why did they have this?
I put it to you like this.
Huh?
You dust me in this, I'll let you have that.
What? Animated intro showing cars side by side, dramatic race showing you racing against ASAP Rocky, who was like the idea of running the streets right now. You're gonna take it from ASAP Rocky, cops included, looks like this big aggressive race. You're telling me you put in all the work for the cutscenes and everything, and you didn't use it? That's a little weird to me. That wouldn't be something I would throw away. Have you seen the intro? That was fantastic. As I said, there's a chance that they just didn't have the time to get this how they wanted, and that's a very real option. But
yeah, that's true.
Way, I think both of these are true. Like, I don't think you realize they built the actual car for him. He, at least at some point, owned this 190E. Look at this thing. Like, they probably used the same team that built the wide body for the Polestar, but mate, they laid the budget on this. I just can't comprehend. How could you go to this late and then just not advertise the game? They made the damn car. They clearly had built cutscenes that they didn't use in the game. The damn cover of the game removed ASAP Rocky from the front of it. Basically, they ripped him out as to the extent that they could without having him still in there because he was still in the trailer and stuff like that. You're telling me they made an attempt to make a car as iconic as the M3, as the 350Z, the Polestar from Need for Speed Heat? They're the only developers that actually try and make these big ticket cars in games anymore. No one does that anymore. It tells me this car and ASAP Rocky had a more significant part of the game, and it was stripped out and we were left with a shell of essentially what it was supposed to be. If you think about
Yep.
the context of the car is just kind of there. If they had the ability to really flesh this kind of
I'm telling you, chat, capitalism kind of just ruins games. Sometimes it makes early capitalism made great fucking games, great media, and all that. Pretty much lots of banger movies and also lots of banger games. However, modern day or late stage capitalism, everything is just nah.
experience out in the way that clearly was intended based on the media we literally have. It could have really created a much more important car. I mean, as of right now, even the Polestar, they just binned it off right at the beginning. I don't understand what they were thinking in trying to create an iconic car, and they bin it, and you couldn't even get it at the end of the game until an update came out, which was absolutely wild. I give them so much respect because they really were the only people trying to create something super unique and actually peddle it as to be like an icon car. But every single time, they mess it up them damn selves. And this usually comes from EA, right? EA is the reasoning that the Polestar... Okay, maybe not, because the writing of the Polestar was just kind of ass. The car went in the water, so what? The M3 was special because it was taken from us and we had to get it back. And that was their intent with the car that was in Need for Speed Unbound. Remember that car at the beginning of the game? It was supposed to be super special. They tried it and it just didn't really work. Like, it didn't have the same effect. Rocky's car would have been perfect for the, oh my god, aspirational car. Maybe not in the same way it was taken from you, just a completely different idea, but nonetheless, it was just there. And that makes no sense whatsoever, and we know now the context, realistically, that it was supposed to mean so much more. Could this car have hit the ranks of the 350Z from Rachel? Could it have hit Eddie's Skyline kind of ranks? Because these are cars that are not really iconic to the level of the M3 GTR, but the fact is, they're culturally known. People build these cars. Everyone thinks of those cars when they see the cars. No matter what, someone out there is creating those cars and you see them and it links them to the game, and it's basically free advertising for the franchise in general. Everything seems to work against Need for Speed, but it always delivers a really fun arcade experience, and I really am missing it right now. It has been the longest we've gone without a Need for Speed game, and that's wild to think of. Of course, that's kind of a general consensus in games in general, but knowing what could have been, I don't know if this helps you, but I thought it would be a nice way to just keep the conversation going, because ultimately, if they were given all the tools, all the platform, and all the time and effort they needed, just like Battlefield was, we could have the best Need for Speed experience we've probably ever had. Let's be honest here. They are so close to being able to deliver that. I mean, they delivered something basically borderline perfect with Need for Speed Heat, at least in the consensus of Need for Speed franchise. A little bit more time, a little bit more love, a little bit more effort, and we could have the greatest Need for Speed, the greatest racing game experience that we've actually ever seen. We want the feeling of ownership. We want the feeling of rivalry. It boils my blood because every single time. So I want to wrap this up with basically giving you the full context of why Need for Speed Unbound essentially failed. And these are the biggest, there's, I'm sure, more that we're going to miss, but these are the biggest pillars that we now realistically know about. EA held back the development and publishing of this game for the sake of A$AP Rocky going through legal issues. EA held back Need for Speed based on the fact that Battlefield needed more love. And just to let you know, that was the Battlefield, the game before the current Battlefield, which was ultimately shite. EA made the decision to not have A$AP Rocky fully to the extent in the game. Criterion themselves decided we want to make the game visually different, ignoring the fact that Need for Speed Heat was absolutely one that stood out in the crowd in a huge way. Whether it was just in nighttime or daytime, it doesn't matter. The game had these beautiful neon lights, the theme, the aura, the atmosphere. It was so bad. The PlayStation, which is the primary platform that most people play Need for Speed games on, and it sells the best on, like most AAA games, this PlayStation was impossible to buy at the time. Christmas was around and no one could buy the damn PlayStation. It was terrible. I struggled to get
He was a good girl.
I am.
together.
Hi, Rye. Hi.
Awful. There was also the decision from either Criterion or EA, we don't really know, on making it so that it was owned.
My body definitely did not react. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Only available on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S and PC. It wasn't available on last gen. This system that you could get, and I see no valid reason as to why it wasn't available on last gen. This game could have run on last gen on lower resolutions, lower frame rates.
I'll be feeling better later. I'll be feeling better now.
But because of their time restrictions, once again, from the EA, likely they didn't have the time to make the port to the lower end system. That was probably one of the wildest decisions, and it really could have made the world of difference. The game is not bad. I don't care who says it is, right? This game was so much fun to jump in, and I still today, when I think of racing games, I think of Need for Speed. That is just how it is. Every Christmas, this series does well. It pops off, whether it's on sale or not, I don't care. Or they get less money, I don't care. Every Christmas, it tops the charts, and this is the first time I've not seen that to be the case, because ultimately they keep letting the games just fall back and back and back. If we do not get development of Need for Speed all the way soon, we're going to have the same situation again where it becomes a new gen only game and it makes 0 sense. Oh my god.
Yep. It's that's true. I do get flustered easily. I can't deny at this point. And gonna have a drink. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty. You're also cute. You're also cute. Both of you are cute. Both of you are very cute. My brain! My brain, Keen. I know you're cuter. Wow. I know. She's. Isn't she? Maybe. I can't handle much of this. Much more of this. Oh, you calm down. Let's try to calm down. I don't want to overeat. And brain melting. It's not just my brain that's melting, Red. That's all I can say for that. Meow. Meow. Meanies. Meanies. Wow. So adorable. Oh. You're adorable. All of you are adorable. Very much adorable. Very adorable.
Here's a good girl.
I am. Ah, Jesus. I'm not helping my case.
I'm now horny.
Yes, I am. Oh. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. Don't. You're definitely not gonna clip that, aren't you? Jesus Christ. And switching up to Minecraft. Me, I can't even. Please don't tell me I'm gonna get Didn't all of you gonna bully me for that? Please don't tell me all you're gonna bully me for that. Jeez. What do I do? What do I do? Meow. Meow. Uh-huh. Oh god. Oh. I'm gonna watch that later. I'm gonna watch it later. Meanies. 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 Anywho. Anywho, this Minecraft. Oh jeez. I'm not helping my case whatsoever. Such a cute little fluster bird. Oh. Meow. She's so cute and she's flustered. Oh. At least you got sweetness taste. At least you got something sweet in your mouth, right?
Here's a good cow.
I am. Oh god. That actually out there. Okay, there we go. Fixed. There we go. Jesus Christ. Oh. Hada. Oh, good. I don't remember what I was gonna do in Minecraft now. Yeah, I don't think you too, Matt. What was I gonna do again? Hold on. Oh yeah, I created that. Let's make a teleport point for that. Okay. Here. Let's see here. Watch hour. Okay. So we will. Well, Tormentor. You're not wrong. My brain. Oh yeah. Oh, you're flustered. Flustered? My brain is fucking liquid. There's a fortress. Do you find like a bastion somewhere? What's in my inventory now? Mercy, good to meet you. Yeah, she's very good. I'm. You're. Yes, I'm. Good girl. Yeah, great. How much more good of this can I take? That could be taken so out of context. Oh, she can't help. Oh, I can't wait to Western. Oh, what the fuck? Anywho. I'm definitely not feeling things. Not at all. They're not feeling many things.
I'm now horny.
I'm down here. Yee! Wait, did you dye your hair red because you want to dye your hair red, or did you dye your hair red because you knew it was my favorite color? Both. I see, I see. But you with the red hair looks very cute. Okay, let's see here. No. I guess I'm gonna kinda need golden boots. Just in case. Aw, sweetie, you're being flustered. You tingle.
Here's a good cow.
I am. That's definitely not what I'm feeling right now. Definitely not. Definitely not. Nada. Oh god, that was... Okay, I nearly... Did that work? Okay, let's try to find a bastion somewhere. Oh, my good girl needs a hit. I'm... both. Yeah. Oh god, not on stream. Brain, not on stream. Holy shit. Oh god, not on stream. Alright, okay. Please make it You keep this you keep this up. You keep this up. You keep this up, my body's going to react. As let that, my body's going to explode. Explode, I tell you, explode! Wow! So you can find passion anywhere. No. Yeah. You can. I will, sweetie. I will. On Cheryl. Oh. Oh. So. Chad, I'm being bullied by my own mods. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Alright, alright. Okay. Those were the days. I kind of feel like that's like some sort of lore. Because the fact that it says those were the days. She's so adorable. I can't wait to after stream. Okay? After stream. Jesus Christ. These are very fun. Jesus Christ. Oh. Not options. I had to put some peaceful mode for a second. He's cutting onions. Can't do shit now. Oh, she's gonna have some fun. Keep it together. Keep it together. Holy shit. Oh. Okay. Okay. Shut the. God. Hold on. Very touchy without the touchy part. Jesus Christ. Back to normal. Let's get up through here. Right. Okay, I inadvertently. I inadvertently propelled you. Okay. Uh... 26. Soul speed. Oh god, yes. Soul speed 2, let's fucking go.
Here's a good girl.
I am. Unbreaking 1. Oh, nice. Such an adorable girl. You got any and Dawsoric or I can call you Dawes. Hi, hello, welcome, Dawes. How are you doing today? Welcome. Thank you for following. We're just playing Minecraft, and I'm being bullied by my mods. So enjoy me being a little subby. Bone block. Thank you, game, for calling me out. Bone block. They're snapped. Ooh, banner. Okay, there we go. Oh, really, Fluster? Yeah, both of you are mean. But I still care about both of you. Does our good girl need to? Maybe. Oh, I think we hit the jackpot here. Oh, the helmet. And sword. Big step, let's go! That inventory's full. I'm looking for a good jackpot. Nether portal base. Okay, yes, we shall. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm not gonna be able to breathe then. I guess I'm not gonna be able to breathe then, if that's your plan. Oh no, we're using for something else. Hey, subby mood today, baby. I am loved. I am. Fucking hell. Man. Okay. This here. There's stuff going here. How do we get anvil again? Oh no. I mean, I guess I'll be tasting something very good. That's the case. I'm gonna have to mess this time with. Oh yeah, let's calm it down a bit. Switch, I'm definitely a good girl. Switch, I'm definitely a good girl. Ooh, golden carrots. Where do I put these golden carrots at? Where should I put them in? That's our goal. It's here. Alongside the golden boots. And golden apple. And... good deal. Charge another golden apple. Yeah, 2 of those. She's getting... Oh, baby, you're gonna... baby, you're gonna... Continue... baby... You have to help me too. I mean... I could step away from the game and help you both out. Okay. After stream, Jesus Christ. Okay. Bone block. Where do you even put this? Do here all the other stuff. I have an idea. See here. Anvil. Oh jeez. Where do you even put the anvil at? What? Okay, so I'm gonna need some. I guess this is all those. Okay, soul speed 2. Good idea. Huh? Oh god. I'll organize something. Real quick. Or then. Okay, where do I? Let's start thinking about. He definitely didn't get me into a mood. Definitely did not whatsoever. I bet she's really fun.
Here's a good girl.
I am. I'm barking here. Where's my loot stuff? Okay. I found it. Okay. Weapons. Got all the bows in here. Oh, she's really flustered. Like she's struggling to speak. Oh, Jesus Christ. Both of you are not giving me a break. I still don't know where the dragon went. It's still a mystery. I guess texture. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Alright, let's see here. Look at all this. We should get rid of these two. This would be a perfect spot to like make a, some sort of farm, a building. Oh, sucks I don't have this. I mean, that's what I was talking about when I said I was gonna organize something real quick after stream. Red, you're gonna be joining me on another platform. I'm not gonna say where. Meow, 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 meow. Actually, brain. I can't think. My brain can't think of shit. How am I joining there? Meow. Okay, allow me to just. Where is my? Okay. Meow. Oh. Meanies. Lovable meanies, but still meanies. But still lovable meanies. Okay, I want to really make it like a farm. And like a farm building here. What can I use? I could use that. I could use cobblestone. Where the fuck did I get insect from? I love it too. Please. Oh god, I'm full subby now. Oh. Jesus Christ. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do two cuties, yeah? It's so fun. Maybe fun for you, yes. Alright, thank you for the string. Okay, even vtuber model looks so flustered. Oh god, I think I subconsciously made my vtuber model fucking switches off. Ooh. Taking that. Where am I even putting this? I guess that makes sense. Wait, what time are you playing? Until 16 EST. I'm trying to make a plan for our farm. I have an idea. And so 20 minutes. Teasing. It's gonna, yeah, 20 minutes on stream for teasing. Shit, yeah. Okay. Let's see here. I haven't did it yet. Alright, there we go. I'm thinking of the doorway being there.
Here's a good girl.
I am real. Real. Oh god, I'm not gonna live this down. How's it? I'm feeling good. No. Oh god. Nikita sounds very good, girl. Yes, I'm definitely a good girl. Real. I should definitely make it look wider. What I should do, make it wider with. Got the wrong grass. There we go. Kiddus. Being destroyed by my own mod. How could this happen? Anyways, your avatar's cute. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, I got into it. Oh, it's okay, you're good, you're good. But yeah. Thank you, thank you. Wow. How could this be? Alright. Oh my god. Cause they're damn. Damn. I I'm definitely in control. Definitely in control of this situation. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Where? So good for us. Jesus fuck, both of you. I mean, yes, I will, but Jesus fuck. Looking enough, or can I just? All right. Ooh. There we go. All right. Meow. 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 Thank you. But yeah. So we're getting ending after a stream here. My brain is definitely like very melted now. And I gotta thank 2 people here for that. Holy shit. Holy shit. Aw, ending early. Yeah, more fun. I'll be playing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we'll definitely be playing games, chat. I'm definitely playing games, alright? Nothing. Fuck. Oh. Okay, and that's the end of the stream here. My brain fucking explodes. Anywho, I just want to say that, thank you everyone for joining today's stream. My name's Freedom, it's a Friday stream. I stream about the beginning as well as draw art. And so hopefully sooner or later I'll be going. good girl. I'm a 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 good girl. Oh, I can't. Anywho, I'm definitely going to be relaxing after this. That being said, shut the. Let me do my outro. Holy shit. Holy shit. I can get a break. I love you too. Let me talk to you later. Oh, fuck. Bye bye, Mountain Night.